Dear Father, in Yeshua's name, Father, be blessed me and my family, all associates, enemies, and strangers with strength and the power to defeat Satan, overcome whatever obstacle and place in our power to defeat our enemies. Peace to the sound, physical and danger, especially deception. Dear Father, in Yeshua's name, Father, let your Holy Spirit fill the sound, let your will be done, Father. Let's cancel the plans of the enemy, Father, cast every demon, devil, evil spirit from amongst us, casting off of this name. In Yeshua's name, I pray now. Hallelujah. Okay, today our Father is talking about preservation. But first of all, prayer changes things. You all don't forget that. What our Father means by preservation is, I'm going to just tell you all the honest to God truth. We can't expect to be skipping down a yellow brick road while we walking with God. There are times where things flow. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like everything is just perfect. But there are times where you face obstacles, trials, tribulations, and we all have to understand that it's God that's going to help us make it through all that. It's Him that's going to keep us going. And then His word, too. He has given us tools to use. That's what our Father's trying to tell us right now. That's what's going to, you know what I'm saying, help us make it through. I'm only telling you all this from my walk with God, man. And from what I've been through. I'm telling you all right now, don't expect everything to be all peaches and cream. But through it all, you know what I'm saying, God will be right there for you. I'm talking about through the sin, being impatient, whatever. I can go on and on. You know what I'm saying? When the road gets rocky, when your faith gets low, you know what I'm saying? God will still be there for you and with you, man. Even when you fall, He'll be patient because He knows we're on a journey. Or you may stumble. You may need to reset or recuperate. I've been there. Lord knows I have. And I'm telling you, that counseling with God helped me get through, helped me make it. And using this word is when you learn how to use the word that you actually see progress and prosperity. And when you learn how to use it consistently and you gain discipline, it actually does have a positive effect. I'm telling you all, I wouldn't have made it here without counseling with God, without Him giving me clarity, confirmation, and without this word giving me clarity and confirmation too. I'm telling you all the honest to God truth. There were times when, you know what I'm saying, it was really on, man, spiritually. I'm gonna tell you all the honest to God truth. And it could have been me getting attacked by evil spirits, or it could be my peoples that was going through something, my loved ones. You know, because I'm there for them too, regardless of whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, that they have to face. As much as I possibly could be there, I'm there for them. So, it was a lot that I made it through because of God. I ain't gonna tell you all no lie. And Lord knows how grateful I am right now. Because, man, some of that stuff, a lot of that stuff, I'm gonna be honest with you all, it can either break you or make you. Listen, I'll tell you all the honest to God truth. Because of God molding me and because of His hand being on me, it didn't break me. And I wasn't letting nothing break me no way. I'm gonna tell you all the honest to God truth, man. I would have went out, you know what I'm saying, swinging. Tell you all the honest to God truth. I ain't letting nothing break me. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it's going. But, you know what I'm saying, you do suffer a great deal here. I'm gonna tell you all the honest to God truth, man. By seeing what you see, going through what you go through, a lot of traumatic experiences, you do go through a lot here. And we need something and somebody, man, to help us make it through all that, man. And a lot of times, God is the one that's strong enough because, I'm gonna tell you all the honest to God truth, I have been through so much in life. That's the reason why I try my best to help other people that haven't been through as much. I have been through so much in life that it took a toll on me. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to be bothered with that. Especially when they feel like they can't help you. That's another reason why I help myself so much, man. And I keep myself up because, like I said, I ain't going out like that. Period, point blank. Regardless of what the world has going on, what people have going on, you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact that I got to take care of myself and keep myself up, especially knowing that I have someone that depends on me, my son. That's another reason why I don't just say, you know what I'm saying, F everything and everybody. Excuse me, because you always have a reason for being, existing, and living. Excuse me, you always have a purpose, whether you know it or not. And my purpose is deep. And a lot of people don't understand that about me neither. A lot of people try to get in the way of my purpose. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not here to try to look down on nobody, talk down on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on none of that. I'm just trying to fulfill my purpose. And I was on an extreme level. I ain't gonna tell you on nothing. I'm still extreme, but I have more balance. I know how to balance it out. But I was really on an extreme level, you know, when I was younger. I'm gonna tell you honest to God truth. Not playing with nothing or nobody, especially when God revealed to me what time it was and what was going on. Once I seen it, I'm like, okay. And then he showed me what I can do about it. And I started, you know what I'm saying, going hard, man, like busting them evil spirits behind, man. Whoever I come across, and there was a lot of people that got touched. I ain't gonna tell you on no lie. A lot of, you know what I'm saying, people got dealt with, man. And I don't wish it on nobody. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they don't die and they learn from, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that they doing wrong. You know what I'm saying, and correct it. Because they don't have to keep worrying about me. I'm gonna be honest with you all. They don't have to keep worrying about God's karmic law. People don't understand that, man. Like, there's a karmic law out there. Period point. It's God's karmic law, not man's law, not one time. You know, any so-called authorities and agencies. God's karmic law, you see what I'm saying, is in the universe, man. Period point blank. And God watching we do what we say. You know what I'm saying? All that comes back to us. It's a karmic law. Nobody is escaping that. And God is trying to help people understand that. And it's only people that are delusional because of these rich people. Let me tell you all the honest God truth. So-called elite. Don't think that they ain't getting hit up. Don't think that they ain't getting touched. They just trying to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, it's not affecting them. So they still hold their power. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you all honest God truth. I'm watching. I watch how they move and how they operate. They get touched, man. And they get it worse than anybody. They just not telling you all. You know what I'm saying? What karma they are facing. So that gets other people to follow, you know, their tactics and methods and think that there's no consequences. That's what I'm telling you all. That's what the karmic law means, that there are consequences. It could be good or bad consequences. When you try your best to do good, you get good karma. Rewards, smiles, hugs, laughter, love, good food. I can go on and on, etc. and etc. And on the flip side, on the opposite, when you don't do the right thing, you get bad karma. Ask me how I know. I walked around with a dark cloud over my head for years. And I felt the presence of evil all around me. I was deep into it. That's another reason why I try to help people fight their battles and find their way out of darkness, because I know what it feels like to be there. That's not a good feeling, man. I'm going to tell you what, honest God truth. And you be suffering so much that you don't even want to continue on living. No, man, life is for the living, man. Life is precious. As long as you have it, you got to live it. Period point blank. You just got to fight your battles. And you got to fight them with God, too, and with your loved ones. This Psalm 20 I'm going to read. It says, "The Lord hears thee in the day of trouble. The name of the God of Jacob defend thee. Send thee help from the sanctuary, and strengthen thee out of Zion. Remember all thy offerings, and accept thy burnt sacrifice. Grant thee according to thy own heart, and fulfill all thy counsel. We will rejoice in thy salvation. In the name of our God we will set up our banners. The Lord fulfill all thy petitions," meaning he hears our prayers, man. When we are sincere, when we trying to do right by him too. Listen, you can't just pray, you got to have action with it. Faith without works is dead. Now know I that the Lord saveth his anointed. He will hear him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. That's God telling you all to call on him. When you need him, he'll be there for you. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. I love that one. Save, Lord, let the King hear us when we call. I always stick to verse 8 because I'm telling you, it has kept me. This says they are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Okay, let me say it like this. The story of the big bad wolf. God is our rock, so he's going to keep us stable. If we're not holding on to things that's going to keep us stable, things that's strong, you can expect to get knocked down. When you hold on to what's stable and what's strong, you can expect to endure, to make it through. Any storms, any battles, trials, tribulations, obstacles, whatever. That's how I made it to this point. Because I was holding on to God heavy. And God was holding on to me even heavy. Because, you know what I'm saying, I had a purpose, I'm chosen. Period, point blank. Whether people like it or not, that's what I'm sticking to because that has empowered me, man. My whole life, people been trying to make me seem like I'm nothing. Although, I've always been somebody. I'm going to tell you all the honest to God truth, man. I've always been something. Just had to develop. But my whole life, before I could even get a chance to develop, I already know that was fallen angels on me, devil. He didn't do enough work. He didn't fight hard enough. And if that's all that he got, man, listen, I'm going to come through like a gorilla on him. I'm talking about slinging them things. He ain't even ready for what I'm coming with. If that's all that he got, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, man, listen. This word will keep you, man. I've watched people fall off, man. You know what I'm saying? By holding on to things and people that wasn't strong enough to be there for them or keep them going, keep them doing good. That's another reason why I hold on to God so heavy too, because I'm gonna tell you honest God truth, man. I'm so strong that, and I ain't trying to say that in an arrogant way. I'm so strong that it's hard for people to, you know what I'm saying, be there for me, man, and hold on to me. That's the reason why I hold on to God so much. I understand that now, and I'm not tripping, man. Period, point blank, because, you know what I'm saying, God be right there with me, man, every step of the way. And there have been people who have fell off, man, and or went astray. And like I said, I ain't tripping. Because I can't judge them, to be honest. I'm gonna tell you all the honest God truth. You know what I'm saying? It's God that gotta judge everybody. And then he knows a person's heart, man. Even when they are doing something wrong. Say it like that. You know what I'm saying? This flesh is hard to fight up against. I'm gonna tell you all the honest God truth. And if you haven't grew up, you know what I'm saying, around like spiritual advisors, you don't know nothing about this stuff. So how can I, you know what I'm saying, be mad at anybody that don't know what's going on or judge them or look down on them? That's why I try my best to teach people about what's going on. And it's not easy. But I'm telling you all the honest God truth. You want to make it anywhere, man, because we all on a journey. And you can continue to elevate. You can keep going up. But I'm telling you, the further you get, the more you're going to have to brace yourself and plant your feet. You see what I'm saying? You're on your pivot foot. I'm telling you right now, man, 10 toes down. That's the only way you're going to make it. And sustain, too. You got to understand, the further you get, the more you have to sustain and maintain. Listen, man, this word has preserved me enough. God himself, man, working out. Trying my best to eat right. I haven't been perfect. I haven't done everything right. I'm going to tell you all honest God truth. And that was a part of the journey, too, because you got to learn. So, you fail to succeed. I'm going to tell everybody that right now, man. Like, don't think you're going to do everything right. Don't think that you're not going to fail. It's a part of the process. You got to fail to succeed. And there are people that fail many times. That's what gives you the drive to get back up again and go at it again and eventually succeed. You got to be persistent with anything you do in life to get good results. You have to be persistent with it. Keep at it. You know what I'm saying? It's like chopping down a tree. You know, that tree not going to go down easy. But eventually, you keep hacking away at it, it'll go down. You see what I'm saying? And you'll be in there. You'll have, you know what I'm saying, everything that you need. That's like a metaphor I'm telling you all right now. An analogy. That's just like life, man. Anything that we are dealing with, keep trying your best to, you know what I'm saying, take care of, man, or do what's necessary. And it'll be dealt with. And before you know it, it'll be, you know what I'm saying, in the past. And this too shall pass. And you can move forward. You don't never let this life get the best of you, man. And learn how to counsel with God and use this word to help you make it through. Because I'm telling you, listen, I'm gonna tell you all right now, there were times where that's all I had. I'll tell you all the honest God truth. There was a lot of people that was against me, and then I was very misunderstood. So that's why I have the attitude that I have as well, and the reason why I take care of myself the way that I do, I uphold myself the way that I do. Because I know for a fact, man, that, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of people that don't want to see you, you know what I'm saying, continuing to do good. Like, you can do good to a certain extent, but they don't want to continue to see you do good, especially if they're not doing good. Now, if they're doing good, they don't mind. You know what I'm saying? But if they're not doing good, I want to see you doing good, so I'll stay my distance and handle my business. I ain't gonna tell you all no lie, man. Try my best to do what I gotta do on a daily. And yeah, this is not easy, man. You have a lot of ups and downs, man. I'm telling you all the honest God truth. But through it all, it's just like a roller coaster ride. Look at it like that. Through it all, man, you'll make it through all that. And you probably have some fun in the process. I ain't gonna tell you on the lie, because some of this stuff is humorous, man. You can't take everything too serious. I know I was taking things serious because of what I was seeing. I ain't gonna tell you on no lie. A lot of people wasn't